3, 2, 1. Hello and welcome back to the Health and Safety Podcast, your trusted weekly guide to healthy aging and safe living. I'm Eric.
And I'm Michael.
And we're so glad you're joining us today.
Yes, and I am actually not with Eric in the studio. I'm out and about, so there'll be a little bit of background noise.
Yeah, welcome. Okay. You're calling in like a celebrity, Michael, so it's always cool to...
All right, this episode is one of the most important conversations we'll have all season. Vaccination needs for older adults.
Vaccines aren't just for kids, and staying up to date as we age can literally be a lifesaver.
So today we're talking about the vaccines recommended for adults, for older adults, how they protect you, and why now is the perfect time to get caught up.
Exactly.
All right, let's start with the simple truth. Our immune systems get weaker as we age. That means older adults are more vulnerable to infections, and the complications can be more serious.
Yeah, but here's the good news. Vaccines give your immune system the boost it needs to keep protecting you.
That's right. They help prevent serious illness, hospital stays, and long-term health problems. Yeah. Some vaccines even reduce your risk of heart attacks and strokes by preventing inflammation caused by infections. Powerful stuff, right?
Oh, yeah, for sure. And remember, it's not just about you. Getting vaccinated also helps to protect your loved ones, especially your grandkids, caregivers, and people with health conditions.
That's right, definitely.
Here are key vaccines recommended for most adults age 50 and up. One is the flu or the influenza every year. That's recommended every year, the influenza vaccine. It's recommended every year. Flu can lead to serious complications like pneumonia or hospitalization. So, and high-dose versions are available, especially for older adults.
Yeah, I've turned 50 and I got my first flu vaccine. I never thought I needed it before, but now that I'm in my 50s, I'm getting my flu vaccine.
Yeah, so it's important. Yeah, and like I said, it's not just for kids, right? So yeah, it protects you. Exactly. And what I like is that it protects other people around us. So I think that's that's a good takeaway.
Yeah, it goes both ways, definitely. So it's not just for you, it's for the health of others in the community as well.
Yeah.
All right, number 2, COVID-19 vaccine and boosters. Keeps evolving, so staying current with the latest booster recommendations is essential. So COVID-19 does evolve, so staying current with the latest booster recommendations is essential.
Yeah.
It also protects against severe illness, hospitalization, and long COVID, which can be a problem.
Yeah, and we want to avoid hospitalization, right? This is also preventive for that. We keep mentioning hospitalization, y'all, but we want to make sure we're preventing that if we can. And then shingles is still around, believe it or not. The herpes zoster vaccine, it's recommended at age 50 and up. It's a 2-dose vaccine series. Shingles could cause a painful rash and nerve damage. And the vaccine is called Shingrix, and it's over 90% effective. So that's pretty good.
Wow, that's great. I know family members that actually got the shingles, and it was it wasn't fun for them at all. A lot of pain. And for one of my family members, it's ongoing pain even after years of having shingles.
Really? So is it like So they said it's like a rash. So does it itch too?
Yeah, it's basically the chicken pox. It's the same virus, and it stays in your body, stays in your system, and eventually depends on the person. There are a lot of factors involved, but it may reappear. And it causes the same symptoms. So if you can remember having the chicken pox when you're a kid, it's basically the same thing. It's usually just a band that goes across the person's torso. But if it affects the face or the eyes, that's where you may have problems.
Wow. And family member, you said they're still struggling with it to this day, huh?
Yeah, definitely, especially with pain. As we get older, I think it was like nerve endings, and so it's that family member is not feeling good.
Oh wow!
Sometimes it comes it's just the aches and pains from that infection. Yeah. Well, the next one, pneumococcal vaccine. This is for pneumonia and related infections. This vaccine protects against pneumonia, meningitis, and blood infections. It's usually recommended once after 65. And there are a couple versions, so you definitely want to talk to your doctor about which one is right for you.
Absolutely. You also have the Tdap or the TD booster. This is these. Yeah, Michael's good with the medical terms. Michael, how do you say tetanus? The tetanus shot.
So it's the tetanus, diphtheria, and pertussis.
Yeah.
Or pertussis. Yeah.
Yeah,
you can say that.
All of the above, what Michael said, right? These Tdap and DD boosters, right? So these are just, you may have had this as a child, but a booster is needed every 10 years. This is something that you may have had when we were younger, but a booster is needed every 10 years. And it also protects newborns if you're around babies often. So it can, you want to consider others as well when you consider these vaccines.
Yeah, once again, it's one of those booster shots you want to keep getting just to get your immune system ready for this infection.
Yeah,
that was pretty loud in the background. So do you want to do the Tdap and T booster again? Because
okay, I didn't hear it, but okay.
You didn't hear it? Oh, so we're okay then. Okay.
Yeah.
You're driving right past me.
Oh, okay.
I had no care in the world. Don't you see that I'm doing a video?
Yeah. You don't care about others. What's wrong with you?
You see that I have my office?
I'm on a podcast, people. I'm on a podcast.
Come on. Have a heart.
Have a heart, right? Have an ear and have a heart, right?
Also, I'm in the dirt. We're in the dirt, so they were blowing up dust.
Oh no, they're disrespectful. That's like just hitting you with water in a hydroplane or something, like in a rainy day. So that's not cool. So let's bust a few myths real quick. Myth.
Right.
Myth. If I'm healthy, I don't need vaccines.
Yeah, fact. Even healthy older adults are at risk, especially as the immune system ages. So please get your vaccines. It's just training your immune system to be ready for these common infections.
That's good. Yeah, that's good. All right. Well, another myth. Vaccines can give you the illness. I've heard that before.
The fact, most vaccines are made with inactivated virus or parts of the virus, so you can't get the disease from them.
All right. Did y'all hear that, people? You can't get that. It may has parts of it, but you can't get it from them. So good. That's good to know. All right, myth. I got my shots years ago. I'm covered.
The fact is that some vaccines, like the flu and COVID-19 shots, need regular updates. Others you may have missed or never received. So that's going to be important because a lot of these viruses mutate and you want to be ready for those mutations.
Yeah.
So update your vaccinations.
There you go. All right. So what's the next best step then? What's the next best step for us?
So the next best step is to ask your doctor or pharmacist to review your vaccine history. They can tell you what you need, what you're missing, and what's changed. And it's also important that you keep a record of your vaccines over time. Just keep that with your personal records, and this way you know when to update your vaccines. That's important. I think everyone should have a record of their vaccinations.
That's good. Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff.
All right, okay. So if you're ready for a little quiz, this one's called the Vax Facts. We're going to read each question and then give you the answer. So, number one, which vaccine is recommended for adults 50 and over to prevent shingles? Tick, tock, tick, tock. What do you guys think out there?
What are y'all thinking, y'all? What are you thinking?
The answer is Shingrix. It's going to be the shingles vaccine. Yeah, definitely an important vaccine. It can be pretty pricey, but if you have insurance, if you have health insurance, that could offset the cost a little. But it can be pricey. Hopefully that price has gone down since I remember.
Understood. All right, true or false? The flu vaccine only needs to be taken once in a lifetime. And does that sound right, y'all? Well, if you thought false, you thought like we did too. False. It's needed every year.
Every year, definitely. A different flu virus every year. And we want to be ready for those changes for sure. So be ready for any flu outbreak. Yeah. You need it every year.
Yeah.
All right. Number three, what vaccine should you get every 10 years to protect against tetanus and diphtheria? You guys think over there. We'll wait for this truck to pass by. And this is going to be the one where it has pretty much two different names. It's just it's kind of short in here. It's the Tdap or the TD booster. That's tetanus, diphtheria, and pertussis.
Nice. Sound like my cousins. Yeah. Sound like family members. All right. Yeah. All right, number 4. Can you imagine somebody's name is that? People at home don't imagine those names. All right, true or false, y'all? Getting vaccinated can help prevent heart attacks. Can getting vaccinated help prevent heart attacks? What do you think about that? The answer is true. Some vaccines reduce inflammation that contributes to heart risk.
Yeah, that's something I didn't know.
I didn't either. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Number 5. Name one place where older adults can get vaccines besides a doctor's office. All right. The answer is going to be pharmacies, senior centers, or local health departments. So definitely, there are other places you can get vaccines, but remember to keep a record of the vaccines that you get. Take a little card with you and just keep updated at all times.
Yeah, I do that. I keep a record of mine. I keep it on me. And it does come in handy because, again, it reminds me which one I had. And then when I go see my doctor, she asks, and I could just put on my card and say, oh, yeah, the last one was this and all of that. So it helps with the communication, or if family members want to know, or if there's somebody who's taking care of you and they're checking in on you, that's helpful. That's helpful for them, too. So keeping the card is definitely a good practice.
Yeah, definitely. And 10 years is a long time, so you may not remember. So this is going to help for sure.
Yeah, I barely remember what happened yesterday. So 10 years, yeah. So how did you do, y'all? If you missed a couple, don't worry. As always, this is something that we teach you so you can learn more and be more informed. But now at least you know what to ask your provider, okay? You know what to ask your provider. So hopefully that was helpful for you. Now it's time for your health mission of the week. Dun, 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 dun. Your health mission, if you choose to accept. All right. We want you to take 5 minutes to check your vaccine record, or ask your doctor or pharmacist to help.
Yeah, don't assume you're up to date. Vaccines are one of the simplest, safest ways to protect yourself from serious illness, and peace of mind is priceless. So, yeah, go check it out.
Yeah, and bonus tip, many vaccines are covered by Medicare or insurance, so you might not even have to pay out of pocket.
Yeah, you're never too old to get protected, and never too young at heart to take care of your health.
Yeah,
so true.
That is so true. And you're never too young at heart to take care of your health. You're so poetic, Michael. All right. Well, thanks again for tuning in to the Health and Safety Podcast. If you found today's episode helpful, share it with someone you love.
Yeah, and don't forget to subscribe so you never miss a week of wellness. You can find us at iHeartRadio and the Apple Podcast for more health content and conversations. You can also check us out at CPR4AZ.com. That's CPR, the number 4AZ /podcast.com. That'll direct you to our podcast so you can catch up with all the topics we've covered over the years.
Yeah, beautiful. All right, well, until then, y'all, stay healthy.
Stay safe.
And take good care of yourself. We'll see you soon.
There we go. Eric, have a good one. I'll see you in the studio next time.
All right, Michael. Thanks for hanging out with me, man.
For sure.
All right.